Just a handful, and I mean just a handful of showers out there this evening, maybe to cool us down, because we've had some pretty hot temperatures. The question is, will the heat last all the way through the weekend? We'll take a look ahead with your forecast coming up.
Right now, on News Channel 6 at 6, the battle over masks continues. Georgia's governor says city and county mask mandates are not enforceable. A commissioner weighs in. Also, we have students putting together a website. It's a one-stop shop for information about the coronavirus. We'll share that with you. And our Stronger Together series takes us to North Augusta tonight. A husband and wife working to keep local businesses safe during the pandemic. News Channel 6 at 6 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is Wjbf News Channel 6 at 6.
Back, everybody. I'm Brad Means. Jenny Montgomery will soon join us as coverage you can count on continues with a face-off between Augusta leaders and Georgia's governor over face coverings. It's getting contentious between the state and municipalities all over Georgia. There is an order from the governor that suspends any face mask requirements in Augusta and other cities across the state, basically making those mask rules null and void. Here's our senior reporter, George Escala.
When city leaders first discussed mandating masks in city buildings, city attorneys warned them they could not enforce that. Now the governor making that crystal clear. However, some city leaders still want to enforce mandated masks when it comes to their own buildings. Mandating masks is a way many Augusta leaders see as a way to slow the spread of the coronavirus.
We have an obligation to our citizens and to our employees to protect them. And just because the governor says one thing, that doesn't make it right.
Friday, Mayor Hardy Davis issuing an executive order mandating masks in private establishments and government buildings. Monday at the municipal building, the marshal telling visitors they had to wear a mask or leave. But Governor Kemp ordering that local government actions requiring masks in public accommodations or public property are suspended, meaning the city can't even require masks in its own buildings.
I disagree with the governor right there. I think we should be able to control that because we got people's lives at risk that somebody else may be putting someone else's life at risk.
Some commissioners saying if Augusta wants to mandate masks on city property, it should continue to do so.
It should, in spite of what the governor says. The numbers are going up in our area, so we're concerned about our area.
Mayor Davis issuing a statement saying Governor Kemp's suspending of local mandates is beyond concerning and accusing the governor of politicizing a public health crisis. Other commissioners saying the governor needs to get serious.
I think that the governor needs to take the coronavirus serious.
Here at the municipal building, the governor's order has the marshal's office changing direction. The marshal's saying starting now they'll be going back to encouraging people to wear masks to go into the building and not requiring them. In Augusta, George Escala, WJBF, News Channel 6.
And there is breaking news on the mask battle tonight. Governor Brian Kemp and Georgia's Attorney General are suing Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms and the City Council in Atlanta. In a statement just released, Governor Kemp says he's filing the lawsuit on behalf of Atlanta's business owners and employees. He says, I refuse to sit back and watch as disastrous that quote, just coming in now, disastrous policies threaten the lives and livelihoods of our citizens. The governor says we will fight to stop these reckless actions and put people over pandemic politics. For her part, during a Facebook Live today, Mayor Bottoms says she's not concerned about being sued.
Well, it's my belief that the city of Atlanta still has the appropriate standing to mandate masks, especially as it relates to buildings and places that we own and operate.
Also, Governor Kemp's going to have a news conference tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. We'll let you know what he says tomorrow on News Channel 6. Of course, New York State sending personal protective equipment to Atlanta. Governor Andrew Cuomo says on his Twitter page that the mayor, Mayor Bottoms, New York said, yeah, we'll send you some stuff. 7,500 test kits, 30,000 pieces of PPE, and more than 1,200 gallons of hand sanitizer all going to Atlanta. Should be there tomorrow. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office dealing with some coronavirus cases these days. A spokesperson says 4 deputies are being quarantined right now after they tested positive. They work in separate divisions. They got those results yesterday and today. Since the pandemic, several employees have tested positive. As you know, Sheriff Richard Roundtree had it. Thank goodness he's okay. All except those current 4 officers have recovered and are back at work. Members of Augusta's Fire Department raising concerns and complaints over coronavirus testing. It's underway after firefighters were found to be positive for the illness. Now the Firefighters Association says some employees are being forced to go ahead and finish their shifts before they get their official results. Complaints are reaching commissioners.
And the way that they've handled these COVID cases is really problematic, just because not only are you sending firefighters back to the fire station to expose the rest of the crew, you're also not notifying the rest of the fire department that, hey, we did have a positive test.
Commissioner Garrett says he wants an investigation into the allegations, and the full commission is going to talk about those complaints at next Tuesday's meeting.
Well, I just posted on our Facebook site and our Twitter handle of the picture of Brad and I. Brad in that seersucker suit. I love that jacket. Brad looking fine. And you got to wear it today, right? It's hot outside. Only a handful of showers. Let's take you into Barnwell and snowing there. Boy, you blink, you miss that shower. That's going to get a quick heavy downpour, but no big thunderstorms. Don't want you to worry about that. Garfield, yeah, there he is. Shower near you just to the northeast of Twin City, and Summertown, a summer shower for you at the moment. Well, our high today, 97 degrees, certainly is above average, but yeah, it's really nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, where we get this hot, the deal is, though, it's the heat index. That's when you take the humidity into account, and that's why we've had the feels-like temperature of 100 to 102. There's our Wjbf Skyview camera over AU Health, showing just a few cumulus clouds. Notice they're not really building, right? That's because there's a cap in the atmosphere. It's like putting a lid on a pot, not allowing any of these storms to grow. Again, just a handful of showers for sure. And where we've had showers, it's a cooler 88 in Barnwell, but 95 in the city. Thompson at 93 degrees. And again, giving an idea, here's the heat index, feeling like 100, triple digits, pretty much all over the place. Even at 6 o'clock tonight, it is warm. So 94 at 7. Again, there's our heat index. It certainly will be muggy. It's the dog days of summer. Look at Uga coming to pay a visit. Don't you look fine? Hot and humid the next several days with only just an isolated shower. We need to watch for heat-related issues, because this will certainly be an issue as we get into the weekend. We'll talk more about that and our forecast looking ahead here in just a bit. Brent.
Tim, thanks. The Midway at Augusta's Exchange Club Fairgrounds will be silent this year. The Augusta Exchange Club announcing the 2020 Georgia Carolina State Fair is canceled. It was going to be October 16th through 25th. They are planning for the 2021 fair, though, so don't lose hope. That's going to be the 99th extravaganza next year. We are going to do it, folks, October 15th through 24th, 2021. No fair this year, man. A group of MCG students has built a website with everything you need to know about the coronavirus. It really focuses just on our area, too. Put together by 8 MCG students. You can find daily updates, resources, mythbusters, free testing sites, all sorts of maps and infographics to show high-risk areas. It's a fact-based site broken down for anybody to understand.
Education shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be an obstacle. One thing that we are really skilled at is being able to take something that's not so pleasant and turn it into a fun infographic, turn it into something palatable and something, a resource that people will actually want to use.
Elena and her team are doing this all on their own time. They say, hey, it's good practice for being a doctor one day and having to educate the public on things like this. There's a link to it at Wjbf.com. The search for a missing man in Lincoln County continues tonight. He's Joseph Talbert, known as B.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Viper 6 showing just a handful of showers, maybe around. Most of us not getting a drop of rain. We'll head into Barnwell and still a little light shower for you. Again, that's a shower. It's moving towards the north. And there's Summertown with a little summer shower. Garfield, a shower for you. Twin City, a little shower as well near Highway 80. And that's really about it. Again, no thunderstorms and a quick little shower. Wjbf Skyview camera over at the airport showing 95 degrees. Feels like 100. Actually, the sun is out. 43% is the humidity. So if you take the humidity with the current temperature, that's why it feels like 100 degrees. It's the dog days of summer. We've come to expect it, right? It's the hot, humid days, warm, muggy nights, and a hit and miss shower. We've had more of a miss of a shower than actual hits, but that's going to change here as we get towards the weekend of next week. So it's really a typical summertime forecast for us. Not much changes when you have pretty strong high pressure to the north and to the south. If things sort of just go, the atmosphere just sort of relaxes, just like, that's the dog days of summer. So we have a hit and miss shower, and that's sinking air. We'll have to wait until the high pressure moves off towards the west, and we get a little bit more of a southerly flow here, and we can fire off some more showers and storms. This is our water vapor loop. Notice the red, or sort of maybe it's brown on your screen. I like to show this because this just tells you the story. This is all the dry air over place. But one or two little showers over South Carolina pop with the sea breeze, but they don't really make it inland because it's so dry. So here's tomorrow at noon. Notice the sunshine and a few clouds. You'll also notice once we get through the afternoon here, slim pickings for showers, right? I mean, boy, you just can't pay Mother Nature to give us a shower. One or two will pop. Notice there's one probably over Evans and Thompson, maybe one near Edgefield and Aiken. And that's really about it. Time the nighttime falls in. I mean, we're done with any shower or storm activity. 74, the overnight low once again. Very muggy, very humid. The winds will be calm, even warm up by the lake for sure. 96, the high. Yeah, heat index pushing 100 to 102 tomorrow. 97 in Swainsboro, Millen at 96. You get the picture, yeah, it's hot. Exclusive 10-day forecast. 97 for Saturday. 96 on Sunday, but just a smidge better chance of an afternoon shower or storm. And I'll raise those rain chances up as we get into next week. I think we'll have a little bit more humidity, a little bit more instability as well. And that'll give us a better chance of those afternoon showers and storms. And therefore, the temperatures will be just a little bit cooler, but the humidity still will be a factor. But, we're sort of used to this. It is July after all.
Yeah, it is summer in the south for sure. Tim, thanks a lot. Jenny, you doing okay?
Doing okay. Sorry to join you guys so late. Technology.
Yeah, we are.
That's what it is.
It's crazy technology out there. Jen, thanks. Tim, thanks to you. Sports is next.
Drawing to determine who can attend each game. Now, the South Carolina High School League decision to delay football games until September has 26 Georgia teams scrambling with their schedules. Now, there are 34 games scheduled between Georgia and South Carolina football teams in 2020. 11 of those matchups involve our local teams, including North Augusta, who played 3 teams from Georgia in their non-region schedule just a year ago. So the schedules will get shaken up for all teams. And from now, with limited workouts, Georgia teams like Tony Kramer's Greenbrier Wolfpack are just trying to make the best of it.
They want to do more and more. They want to be, able to get out there and compete and practice. And, we miss 7-on-7 in the camps. And, that hurts some kids, particularly seniors that kind of depend on, going to camps to get in front of college coaches or doing the 7-on-7s. So that's been a challenge for those guys, but they've embraced it. They understand what's going on. But, that's the environment we're in, and we're, we've all really kind of taken to doing what we have to do.
Beginning on Monday, Georgia teams can use helmets during organized workouts. Now, here, the tournament and course that Jack Nicklaus built